What's up, guys? Welcome again. This is Anne Victor, and I love to learn. If you're new here, welcome and tell a friend to tell a friend. Today did not come alone. I came with a visitor, and I would love him to introduce himself so that you can hear more from him. Yeah, thank you so much, and welcome. Can you kindly tell my people who you are and anything about yourself?
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity that you grant me to come to your channel.
Okay.
My name is Charles Obonyo. I'm an author, a motivational speaker, and inspirational speaker also. So that's who I am, and also I'm committed to fulfilling my purpose and ensuring that youths fulfill and meet their purpose. Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing. That is the guest that I have today. You can hear that he's a good man and also he has the knowledge that he wants to share with us. Stay tuned and learn one or two things. Yeah, today we want to discuss about a topic about youth and the challenges they are facing, especially in this Gen Z generation that we are having. We are having many challenges and we wish at least we share something that can help one or two people out there. So I'll start by a question, Mr. Charles. What are the challenges that you think are making many youths fall back, especially those who are in church? They want to be in church and also they want to be in the world. What are the challenges that they are facing that can maybe address?
Thank you so much for the question. I'll just summarize the challenges that our youths are facing, especially the Gen Z, as you know. So I will just say that the challenge that they are facing is lack of identity. Lack of identity can make you to do whatever you want to do because you don't know yourself. You don't know the real definition of you. So when peer pressure comes, then you will easily fall into prey to that because you don't know yourself, you don't know your worth. Because if you don't know your worth, anybody can come and tell you you are this way or that way. Meaning you'll be living with a definition of people, not a definition that cometh from you and which does not come from God. So that is the main challenge that is coming on board. Because when you say, for example, lack of employment, everybody has a talent. Everybody was, when God was creating everybody, when he was calling Jeremiah, he said that I knew you before you were born. I had good plans for you. So good plans is not for suffering, but it is to make you prosperous. It is to make you to be in a good position to actualize whatever God has placed in you. So that's what I can maybe summarize them. Because like when you see the challenge of maybe the women that have said unemployment and maybe lack of going to church, like you are not consistent. It's just summarizing that way. Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing. That basically is trying to explain identity. I love the point. So you as a young person out there, just try to understand what is your identity. Just understand what is your purpose so that you not be in this communication problem that is happening around and the challenges that the youth are having. And also, what do you think can be, they don't have to understand everything, but at least they need to understand their identity, right? So what do you think is something else they can do that is maybe useful to help them understand their identity?
First of all, we live in a chaotic world where you hear a lot of things. You get yourself being consuming a lot of information that sometimes is not helpful to your health or to your mind. So what can we do? First of all, you should identify yourself with Christ. Meaning you should allow Christ to come into your life. When you allow Christ, it gives you freedom. Which kind of freedom am I talking about? Freedom, maybe you are oppressed or you are molested, maybe when you are a child. Then you are living in that bondage, like I'm rejected, I'm not allowed to do this and this. So when you when you allow Christ to come into your life, then He gives you freedom. And when you receive freedom, then Christ will come and renew your mind. Because when He comes with a spirit, and this spirit will renew you. Despite the fact that maybe you've gone astray, when you allow Christ to be in you and truly you understand who Christ is, because we are co-heirs of Christ. So when we are co-heirs of Christ, what can Christ do? Before even I go there, when God was creating heaven and the earth, He was creating. And what I would love us to understand of this is about creativity. God was creative in his nature.
Sure.
So when you identify yourself with Christ, then you must be creative. How can you be creative? Identifying your purpose, identifying your talent. Because all of us, you, my viewer, and all of us, every one of us has have a talent within them.
Yeah.
So unless you identify them, then you will just remain a non-entity in this society. So first of all, be creative in your own way. How can creativity come? Analyze yourself. What are you best in? What do you normally love doing without being paid, without being coerced, or without being forced to do that? When you identify your hobbies, you understand what you are best in. Maybe it can give you a hint of where you can be. Maybe sometimes you are a singer and we need a lot of singers to sing for us.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you have that talent within you. So if you are not creative, you will not understand this.
Yeah.
So the best thing that you can do is to be creative through Christ. And identifying yourself with Christ.
Yeah, sure.
And when you identify yourself with Christ, you will give your purpose.
Yeah.
The way I started about Jeremiah, when God was creating him, he knew him before he was born and had a good plans. And these plans are hidden within us. And when you receive Christ, then he opens your eyes. He opens your mind. Then he gives you that light, that shining within you.
Yeah.
So when that light shines, then you express whatever is inside of you. Meaning you express your talent, you will be doing your talent, you will be experiencing God's power within you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like that point. I like the explanation. It's something that is making even you think beyond the box. And also I can add from what he has just said that everything starts from the mind. So just the way he just explained, you just need to shift your mind from what the community says, from what maybe you have just heard people talking about. And then all what he has explained is completely doable. But your mind, you have to work on your mindset. You have to be positive. You have to aim higher. And also when you are doing that, like when you fail, you're not supposed to feel like you have completely failed or you are miserable. You can also do it again because it's very possible. So I don't know whether you have something else you can add to the viewers as we conclude.
Yeah, because you're saying about failure. Some of us, the education system that we have in Kenya, maybe 844, have defined us as really constrained us that you think that when you get a D, you are a failure.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you that maybe you got a D, you got an E, or you never went to campus. But there is this thing that is inside of you. Like, let's say a bird. Nobody teaches a bird how to fly. Nobody teaches a fish how to swim. But this thing is inbuilt. Even you, don't identify yourself with the education system that we have. Maybe you never passed well the way and maybe your parents expected you to. But I want to tell you, you are more than a successful person because you are a co-heir of Christ. Meaning you can do all things. It is through him that you can do all those things. So my friend, do not see yourself as a failure. Maybe you are troubled or you are rejected by your friends or they have run away. I want to tell you that you are accepted by Christ. Christ accepts you the way you are. Whatever failures that you think, renew your mind the way she has said. Because every transformation begins with the mind. When you set your mind to negativity, then every negativity will come on your way. But if you set your mind on the positivity that I can do it, I can conquer this challenge, I can overcome this, then God will come and give you the strength to persevere, to continue in that journey until you become victorious. So identify yourself with Christ, and you are not a failure. God cannot create a failure because God is not a failure. So how can He create a failure? It can't happen. So you are not a failure. You have something in you. Just take time within yourself. Just have a conversation within you and yourself. Then ask yourself, what can I do? Why did God create me? What can I do? Then if you identify that, you will experience God's intervention and you will know that you are not a failure, but you are a conqueror. Thank you.
Wow, I like that. I can just say Igwe, yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, just insisting on the mindset part because if you think you're a failure, basically you're going to be one. But if you believe you can, you always win. Because in this channel, all what we usually say that it's all begin from the mind. We say that greatness starts in the mind. That is what we do this channel. So if you believe you can be great, you can always be great. It was an amazing having you. Thank you so much for your time and also coming. We really appreciate. So also thank you so much for listening and also for sharing the video and also subscribing. And also I would like to say that he also have a channel actually. He does the encouragement. You can also go to his channel. It's called Wood Teacher TV and you can go and get more wisdom from him there. And also don't forget to subscribe and also like and share. It was nice and thank you. We can say bye bye.
Thank
Till
you
next
so
time.
much.
Yeah, bye.